Hi, welcome to my channel. I am the Eclectic Soul, and I will be doing readings, celebrity readings, pick a card readings, as well as dark night of the soul, inspiration talks, and more on my channel. So welcome. Make sure you like my channel and subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you can be notified when I upload my videos. Thank you, and let's grow and evolve together. Today, I will be doing a reading on the little couple who has captured all of our hearts, made us smile, made us laugh, made us remember those magical moments in our lives where we found love. I am going to be reading the one and no other, Armand, Reginae and Armon's relationship. Currently, as you know, there seems to be, or there's an indication that there's been a breakup. So I am going to be reading from both persons' perspective how they saw the relationship first. Reginae felt that she had called on her soulmate. Her prayers, affirmations, and her visualizations have brought she and Armand together. She was really sure that this is her soulmate. She was very attracted to him, and she enjoyed every moment that they spent together fully. However, she did feel some red flags, and she felt a bit cautioned by them. However, she continued to get to know him. And as they revealed their innermost selves to each other, their bond deepened. And Reginae felt as though she should keep an open mind. That's how she felt going into the relationship. Going into relationship, Armand had very deep romantic feelings for Reginae, and he felt those feelings were real and worth exploring. As time went on, he even felt like he wanted to marry Reginae. However, finances and career feels like it's an issue for Armand right now. He's having there are some financial issues that are causing some type of pause for him right now. He still wants to work on the relationship and keep an open mind. However, there's something that Armand is experiencing right now. He's feeling like he needs to pull back, not so much from Reginae, but it's manifesting in that way. But he needs to pull back and take inventory of his life and take control of his life, because he feels that something is just not the way that he'd like it to be. And so at this time, Armand is taking like a pause, and he may be coming off in a way that's being misunderstood simply because he can't really put his finger on what he's feeling, and is not aware of how it's affecting his relationship. But he's feeling deep feelings of introspection and really thinking about his life, and even feeling some insecurity and being very self-critical of himself right now, and needing just some time to sort things out. Because he was starting to feel somewhat codependent a little bit, and feeling like he just needed some space to recollect himself and to reconnect with himself. He's wanting a heart-to-heart conversation so he can honestly express his feelings to Reginae. But right now, the time is just not right because he's really, really, really feeling almost like, he just wants to be left alone because the introspective feelings that he's having are very, very deep, and it has to do with himself totally. And the relationship sort of brings out some of those feelings and insecurities that he has that comes from his own wounds that he has. He's feeling a lack of confidence in some different areas, and it's causing some self-sabotage, and they're mostly fear and ego issues that he needs to work out. As I continue to read to see, what else is causing problems, like maybe from the standpoint of neither party's personal feelings, but just a bigger picture, what may be causing a problem. I'm getting that children in some way. Their love life is being affected by children in some way. However, and this situation is calling for them to have faith in their love. And that somebody needs to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. As I continue to look at the cards, codependency. There's some type of, addiction affecting their romantic life. May not be, I don't know if it's substances or maybe just feeling like, I'm too dependent on this person. We're too dependent on each other. But some type of way, codependency is causing an issue in their relationship. But they both feel like this is a romance of a lifetime. Ultimately, that's how they feel. And I'm sorry. I've gotten the wedding card several times for them. But somebody's feeling out of control of their life right now. And I have a feeling that it's Armand. He's really in a space right now where he's taking a serious look at his life. Because I think it's his career and his finances. Well, from what the card said, it indicated that his career and finances. However, to recapture romance, he's going to have to let his youthful inner spirit just of fun shine through. And at this moment, honestly, Armand is not feeling that. Armand is in a space in which he's feeling very introspective, and he's in a spiritual space. And this is characterized by the number 7. On the 7th day, there was rest. And that is what he's in need of right now. He needs to rest, to stop pushing, to stop doing anything. And in fact, nothing right now that he's going to try to do will really, really work out right now. The best thing that he could do is visualize and create in the spiritual realm, and it will manifest later. Because right now he's feeling like, oh my God, nothing is working for me. Like, what's going on? He's kind of in a dark space right now. Some would say. But great things are created in dark spaces, in the womb. It takes some time for our creations to manifest into beautiful babies. I'm not saying they're having a baby, but I'm saying that right now he's in a place of thinking, deep inner thinking about his life and where he wants to go and how he wants to get there. And he doesn't want to be codependent. He wants to be his own man and find his way, but he's trying to figure things out. And it's confusing Nay. It's making her feel a certain way because there are other issues and factors involved in the relationship that are showing up, having to do with children from what I could see. But Armand still feels, and they both feel like they are the one for each other, and they've met the romantic partners that they've been seeking and wanting. And while Armand, is in this space, Reginae is in a very different space. Reginae is in a space in which she wants to be with him. She wants to be around her love. She wants things, and she needs for them to be close right now. However, Armand is in a very different space where he's feeling like he needs to be alone. And it really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the love or romantic feelings that they feel. They still feel those feelings. But there comes a time in everyone's life where we need to take some space. And I'm going to do some spiritual talks about this time in people's lives. Because oftentimes when we experience what some call the dark night of the soul, and that may sound dreary, and that may sound depressing, and it may sound like, there's no hope, but that's where all the hope is. When you can sit and be quiet and contemplate on your life, ask questions of spirit, and listen. There comes a time when we all are in that space. And no matter what we do, things don't seem to work out. When we're in that space, it's because it's time to stop and to spend some time with you and reconnect your energy to the divine and to feel and hear what the divine is speaking and saying to you. Many relationships don't make it through that time because they see things, partners in the relationship, the person that's not in that space can often misunderstand. And then the person who is in that space of healing, introspection, they can't really verbalize what they're feeling because it starts off as a strong feeling. And it's very different from what they usually feel. But in time, and in Armand's case, Armand's going to start feeling differently around, I say, 2 weeks from now. He's going to be in a different space. And then he and Reginae are sort of going to trade spaces with each other. Reginae is going to go into that space. And Armand is going to go into major business mode, getting his money. And that's what he's thinking about right now. And the relationship is still important. He loves this girl and wants to marry. I see that he wants to marry her. Okay, so Reginae is feeling like she wants to be super close. And Armand is needing some space and some time so he can plan his next moves. He's serious about Reginae, and he wants to be in a good place. However, this is making Reginae feel very insecure and, making her wonder what's going on. And then I don't think Armand, from what I can see, he can express it well. It's just a weird space for them. But no matter what, he feels she's worth waiting for. And not only that, but I think there are some family issues that need to be healed that may be causing some issues. However, the chemistry that they have, it cannot be denied. These two have a strong magnetic attraction. And honestly, it is safe for both of them to love. But Armand needs some space now. And Reginae's going to need a little space, some space too at some point. Possibly next month. So I think they're going to have like a couple of rocky months if they don't realize and recognize that, declare their love for each other, but also in this moment be able to, or for these 2 months, be able to really take some time to look at their own lives and where they're going. Sometimes you just have to do that on your own. And that's just where they are. So for now, they need to take some time, still enjoy life. Spend time with friends. They will have a happy relationship with a bright future. But right now, Armand is in a place where he is thinking about how can he take charge of his life. And, it's just not a romantic space right now. I'm sorry. It's a time to think about his life. But they're going to rise above the adversity. And they're going to hope for the future. Let me take a look at. There's going to be something that happens for Armand where he's going to get some financial backing and is going to team up with someone. However, he's regretting and feeling unfulfilled right now. And he's thinking about all the money he's been spending as well. But whatever the career plans that he has for himself, what he's going to find is next month, things are going to start moving. And whatever he has in motion is going to bring some success next month. He's going to successfully reach his goals. They're going to do some traveling and continue to build a mature and fulfilling relationship with each other. He's also thinking about doing some investing, and he's really, really thinking about security and money. And right now he's withdrawing his affections because that's where his mind is. And he needs time alone. He's taking that time he needs to be alone because he feels like he needs more independence. He's feeling like he's a little bit too codependent. That's just where he is right now. So I'm going to take a look at where the relationship is going next. So as I continue to do the reading and I look at, where they're going or what other factors really in the relationship, I continue to get cards about money. And I just think Armand is in a place where he's just really thinking about stability and security that he wants to provide for himself and her. And he's wondering how, just trying to come up with ways. Well, not really trying to come up with ways, but just really feeling insecure about it right now. And this is causing, quarreling between them. But they both feel they have a union worth saving. And there's going to be a woman, an older, loving, caring woman that is going to intervene and give some words of advice. And she's going to help their relationship. as far as, there's going to be, this shift in relationship is caused by his worrying about something, but it's being misunderstood and thought of as something else. And I hate to say this, but I'm just getting jealousy on Reginae's side. However, I'm seeing that that he is loyal. They're both loyal. They still feel feelings of romance for each other. It's just right now, Armand is deeply thinking about where his life is going and if he will be able to continue to do what he loves. So, what's coming up for these two? Armand needs to take advantage of, and both of them, when they both experience the night of the soul, they need to take advantage of their inner knowing, because we are individuals. We are two individuals coming together to make one, and we have to stand on our own feet, and we have to pursue our happiness for ourselves and then share our happiness with each other. So they'll be romantic. They'll come back together and be romantic, but not as grounded as they were, because they're getting their footing. They're entering life, and they're trying to stabilize themselves. But they're going to have a loving, joyful relationship. And I don't think this relationship is over from what I'm seeing. Because I just got the card of a happy family, love. And I'm telling you, all throughout this reading, I've gotten cards of wedding still, but somebody's not being honest about what they're really, really, really feeling. And I think it's because I don't think they can be honest, because they can't make sense of what they're feeling totally. So what's going to happen is, I'm telling you, all right, there's going to be some girl talk. Nate's going to spend time with her friends. He's going to spend time with their friends. Going to live in the moment, have fun. And then they're going to transcend their obstacles, and they're going to learn from this experience and expand, and they're going to prepare for union. They're missing each other right now. They're thinking about each other, and both are unsure of the future, but they still have these strong feelings for each other. They're going to flirt a little bit with each other and come back together. And again, I get the wedding ring card. I don't know. I'm not doing time in this reading, but I keep getting wedding rings. So I'm going to... I'm getting some other cards that I really don't want to read. But I'm getting the heartbroken card. Someone's deeply hurt and they're sad. It's about the separation. And they feel lost and they're grieving. And they're looking at pictures and they're thinking about each other, and they're trying to, they're thinking about their memories. Yep, somebody ran. They felt like they were being codependent and started listening to their ego. And that scared them. And that's a part of what Armand is dealing with as well. But they're going to come out of it. There's going to be a love call. Someone's going to express their love, and each are going to listen to the other, and going to tell her he's thinking about her. And they're going to date each other again. They're going to rekindle their relationship, renew and transform and grow. And enjoy each other, unconditionally loving each other and giving and receiving affection. And again, those feelings of feeling like they have met the one and that they're perfect for each other are going to come out again. All right. So our couple, Reginae and Armon, I almost call him Armand. Reginae and Armon are not done with each other. This is just a little time, a little phase in their relationship. Phases that we all have, time that they need to take out to just reconnect with themselves and strengthen their bond with the divine. Figure out things within themselves that they need for themselves, and come back together stronger and love each other and give us more videos. So guys, what do you think? What do you think about the relationship? What do you think is going to happen? What have you liked most about their relationship? And what are you looking forward to seeing? Please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to know what your perspective is. And let me know what other readings you'd like me to do, okay? And what you'd like to know about.